I used to work at the University of Alberta and do research in advanced materials for energy devices. So most of my research was directed towards developing new materials and nanostructured materials for fuel cell and solar cell devices. Most of that work was relatively well received, and then we had great success and developed some new processes and a great number of scientific publications, which were the scientific community and the greater community deemed to be quite successful. Innovation really means trying to do the previously undoable. For me, a lot of this is taking concepts and actually making them feasible. So I deal now in my present role a lot with mid-stage technologies that are proven to a certain extent, but not actually commercially viable. How do we actually take that concept, that prototype, and translate that into a business case or a working process that's going to actually allow it to be used by the general public? Largely what I deal with is in the fields of environmental protection, water and wastewater treatment, and increasingly I'm looking more towards also sustainable construction. So I find it very, very interesting. I think it's going to be really important going forward, kind of that entire life cycle of the materials that we use. Absolutely, I'm passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about, on a very base level, just building things. On like a bigger scale, I'm really passionate about environment sustainability. And so what I get to do every day is build products that work towards protecting the environment, towards better water and wastewater treatment, and better energy usage. And I see that as fundamental for future generations, using our resources well, no matter which resources those are. And so I'm entirely dedicated to, helping tackle those problems in whatever ways that I can access them. The more educated I became about that, the more I realized that there's a huge opportunity to help improve these conditions, to improve the way we use things, both locally and globally. Yeah, I would say throughout my whole career, I think collaboration has been fundamental to any success that I've had. I think it's a Louis Pasteurism that's, that chance favors the prepared mind, right? And that sort of serendipity, whether it's a chance connection or a result, a completely strange result in a research project, but then actually being able to reflect on that and see the unique nature and the opportunity. I have some very deep personal love for my city and for this province. I think we have a wonderful lifestyle and a wonderful country that we live in. As it comes to technology, I think that the technology sector in Alberta is growing, and that we also have this amazing wealth of knowledge and people, and massive engineering and really amazing resources because of our resource-based industry and the success that that's had. So understanding at a higher level how we can then pivot some of that effort into, more diverse technology industries makes Alberta have a really unique stance in order to bring some of those technologies forward. There's also the programs, the funding, whether it's our institutions or government-based programs that are actually funding and supporting innovation. There's a really great network of all of those programs. So even though I could have very well gone to various other places in the world to work on different projects, I saw the wealth of opportunity and network and that whole support structure that exists here in Alberta and thought, this is a phenomenal place to take that forward. It's a massive honor. It's really fantastic. I think most of the time spending just trying to build things, to do things, to build that next innovative product, to commercialize things, and really a lot of what we do is head down in the work, and it's busy and it's difficult, it's confusing, and trying to sort all that out. So to be able to sit back and have somebody come and say, "Hey Ryan, you did a great job. We wanna recognize that." It's flattering and it's great. It feels awesome. In Alberta in particular, I think many people don't know about some of the amazing companies and innovative, on the industrial companies as well as young startups and actual university, fundamental research that's going on in their backyard. It's not very often that we're hearing about, the amazing pharmaceutical research or energy research, alternative energies, life sciences that are actually going on. And I think that we don't celebrate them enough. We're very humble, and people deserve to know that that's going on, and so that they can get inspired and excited about it as well.